I'm Eric from Bosch. I'd like to show you the GLL 250 Professional Cross-Line Laser. The two means it has two beams which are switchable on this product, so you can work with either a horizontal or a vertical, or if you wish, both. And the 50 there means that you can work up to 50 metres away, so for larger projects you can work with this product quite well. Obviously the 50 metre range would be in conjunction with a receiver. The product itself has a button on the top here which enables pulse function, so this makes the laser beam pulse and allows you to use an optional receiver to give you an indication of the centre of the beam where you possibly can't see it with the human eye. And anyway, so straightforward operation here. You'll notice the product at the moment is mounted via a 1/4 inch tripod thread onto the Bosch BM1, which is actually a common multi-purpose mounting device for this type of product, for line lasers, point lasers, plane lasers. And this allows you to fine adjust the height. You've got magnets on the back, you've got a hole for a mounting screw if needs must there, and it'll fold out feet which allow you to place it just straightforward on a work surface if that's what you want to do. So it's a very, very useful additional bit of kit that comes with it. So it's powered by alkaline batteries, and the operation is really very simple. On-off switch on the side here, which by the way doubles as a transit lock. So when the product's in your van or in your toolkit or in its carry case, it prevents the pendulum from rattling around inside the case and possibly affecting the reliability and calibration of the product. Okay, so quick demo, we'll just switch on the GLL 250. The switch has actually three positions, off and transit being one of them. And then if you move the switch over just one position, you'll notice that the beam is flashing on and off. And this is the unit telling the operator that the pendulum isn't free, so the lines are not plumb or level, and you shouldn't obviously make references to those lines while it's flashing. There's a reason for that, because these products are typically used for projecting a straight line but at a slope. So if we were installing a handrail or perhaps setting up for an access ramp, for example, then having a straight laser line is useful. So you can actually see if I tilt the product, it still gives you a workable line. It's more on than off, and you can position fixing points or simply make reference marks on a wall to a given slope. So that's the sort of intermediate position, but it's not auto leveling. These products, of course, are auto leveling devices. They automatically compensate for errors of plus or minus 4 degrees, and also you'll notice that the beam is really very, very stable. This is in auto mode now, so it's stopped flashing, and the beam is very stable. Even if I nudge the product, the beam settles down really fast. That's because it is magnetically damped, and again, this is the sign of a decent professional product compared with perhaps something you'll find in the DIY marketplace, which is a lot more sensitive and tends to sort of wobble about quite a bit as you walk around the room, which is a nuisance. So we're in auto mode now. On the top of the product, as I said previously, we have a button which causes the beam to pulse, and you can use this product with an optional receiver. It's called the LR2, by the way. But aside from that, we've got a mode button on the top there which allows you to switch off the beams to really reduce battery consumption more than anything. So there we have the horizontal beam, of course, switching again, just scrolling through that button. We've got the vertical beam for checking plumb and tiling tasks and what have you. And if you wish to use both beams at the same time, there are applications that demand that, then you've got both beams there. So literally repeatedly pressing the button switches the beams off in sequence until you've got it set the way you want it. Okay, so that's pretty much it really. The product gives a good, clear, crisp beam. It's got quite a good throw. So that's the GLL 250 Professional Cross Laser from Bosch.